Hey, this is Matt Daniel with Athens, Georgia Weather. I'm here to talk to you about that possible winter storm that could be affecting parts of northern and central Georgia, especially southern Georgia, Tuesday into Wednesday. Right now, it looks like the main threat will be south of our area, but things could change, especially tomorrow as we get the latest weather models coming out. But right now, I just want to give you a brief heads up on what we're going to expect over the next 48 to 72 hours. National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch. It does include Clark County and Walton County and Oconee, so it includes Watkinsville and Athens. Expect 2+ inches of snow in this winter storm watch and possibly at least a ½ inch of sleet accumulation and maybe even some freezing rain and ice anywhere within this blue shaded region. Notice we are the very northern edge of this watch, so the biggest threats will likely be to our south for now. The National Weather Service has issued this little graphic sort of pinpointing what they're expecting on Tuesday into Wednesday. Notice most of North Georgia, little to no snow accumulations. For now, I agree with that forecast. And then meanwhile, in that winter storm watch, possibly 2+ inches of snow. That's very possible. I'm thinking more maybe along a dusting to an inch right now. But if the models start trending with that moisture pushing further north, we could have to bump up those totals just a little bit more. Meanwhile, Macon, Savannah, Augusta, that's where the heaviest areas are going to get hit. And it looks like they could see plenty of ice accumulation, snow, and sleet. And we're going to have to fine tune that as we continue. So this is what the models are showing. First of all, I want to show you, we're going to get very cold, especially by Tuesday and Wednesday. An Arctic cold front will be pushing into the southeast. You can see where that trail is. This is a future forecast on Monday afternoon as that cold front's pushing in, knocking the door on northwest Georgia. That front's going to stall across the Gulf Coast, and an area of low pressure is going to start forming along that coast. And what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing a lot of moisture developing and pushing northwards and along that front, and that's where we're going to see that wintry problems all across the Gulf Coast into the deep southeast. This is the NAM model. It's the most aggressive of all the models. It's showing over 1 foot of snow all the way from Alabama into south central Georgia all the way up into North Carolina. Now I'm thinking this model's overdoing it. I think it's not taking into account all the precipitation that's going to be falling. In other words, it's not going to all be snow. It could start off as freezing rain and then possibly sleet and then maybe turn over into snow Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. But it looks like it could be a pretty nasty event with ice being the biggest problem. Ice doesn't take that much to cause problems on the roadways. So this is going to be a big deal for south and central Georgia. Very rare event to see this much possible snow and sleet and ice accumulation this far south. Now, as we take a quick look at what we can expect, I'm going to go ahead and switch on over looking at the GFS model. As you can tell, we're going to see pretty much dry conditions Monday. As that front pushes through, temperatures are going to drop. Now notice, as that front stalls along the coast, we're going to start seeing a little bit of a wintry mix across parts of Macon and in parts and even around Savannah. And that snow is going to continue across the Carolinas. Now this is just one model run. Now this rain could push further north, and if it does, we could be in the mix and see even more snow accumulations. But for now, we're going to mainly be dry with maybe a dusting to an inch at best across Athens with the higher amounts to our south. We'll fine-tune this forecast as the latest models come out. Until then, stay tuned to our Facebook and Twitter feeds for further updates Monday and into Tuesday morning as we get the latest information. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. You can email us or send us a Facebook message. And until then, hope you have a great day. Take care.